Excuse me. I hope I'm not sick, man. But how's everybody doing, man? Welcome to the open gym. Welcome in, welcome in. We are live, y'all. We are live. Welcome in, welcome in. We about to get started. Excuse me, though. Whew. What's good, everybody? All right, man. We good. Whew. We back. All right, we're gonna get this poll started. But welcome in, welcome in. Got Hawks versus Clippers. RP Lenny Wilkins, the legend. All right, there we go. Poll is live. Excuse me, but yeah, finally. We got the Clippers versus the Hawks. About to be underway here shortly. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. So Atlanta's coming off this dub from 2 days ago. They beat the Lakers. So I appreciate it, Precious. I appreciate it. If you want to join the Open Gym Discord, it's linked in all the hyperlinks. So appreciate you. Excuse me, appreciate you tapping in over there on Twitch. We are on Twitch, YouTube, and Playback. Playback is where you can watch the game along with us. So if you have League Pass, and when we have VIPs available, we'll we can toss you that. Or that's hard, bro. They got his statue with a necklace. That's actually tough. So RP Lenny Wilkins, man, he was a Hawks legend. He was a player. He was a coach. He was the I believe he is the most he was number one in wins, but Pop passed him. So man, we got the aspiration Clippers here. So for the Hawks, no Nikhil or Trey. So Trey is, expected. Let's get this dub, Cuban. Let's get this dub, man. Appreciate you tapping back in. Appreciate you tapping back in, man. Great to have the Hawks community in here, man. So yes, man, we're facing some old friends in Bogdanovich and John Collins with the Clippers too. So get to see some friendly faces while we play the Clippers. So yeah, we just waiting for this game to start. Hey, John Collins is starting. You know what? I would not have been opposed if John Collins pulled back up to Atlanta, to be honest, played a role, but don't think it's a a possibility anymore. I didn't know our front court was gonna be so deep, so I don't think we can hold space for John Collins no more. So best wishes to JC. But man, Clippers going through. He probably gonna have the great game. He is probably going to be the Clippers' reason. But yeah, man, Clippers going through a lot of stuff off the court, which not a lot of people have talked about. Not a lot of people find interesting, but I mean, I'm not really mad at it, but I do think, I think you're gonna have to face some punishment, some sort of punishment, dog. Like you gotta play by the rules, dog. You gotta play by the rules. So we'll see what these rotations look like. Nah, you good, DG. You good, man. You are all good. I appreciate you tapping in though. I appreciate you tapping in. Man, I wish Trey was back by now, but that's not the case. But at least it's been positive while he has been gone. It has been, they have done a good job at um, keeping the ship afloat. Um, about I would say about maybe 2.5 to maybe 2.5 weeks. Like, yeah, some 2 weeks and some change. I like to round down. So we got Keaton, Dyson, Zach, Jalen, and Kristaps. So we got Kristaps back for Atlanta. We got Jalen back for Atlanta. He was out with the right quad contusion. So, like I said, man, we are facing our old friend John Collins. So I'm pretty sure John and Jalen was teammates. I'm pretty sure. I might be mistaken on that, but here we go, man. So we're gonna have some good individual matchups here. James against Dyson. Um, KP against Zubac. I don't think he's gonna be like the greatest, but JC against Jalen. But like I was saying, I don't know if Jalen and JC was teammates uh, for John's tenure. Oh yeah, turnover 63. That is 63 games with steal recorded for Dyson Daniels as he looks to set the NBA record. He set the franchise record for consecutive games with the steal as Hawks get their offensive possession. Oop, Zach is in and out, so can't get that first one to go. So still waiting on the team to break the ice here. It's a minute underway. Chris Dunn gets the scoring going. Yeah, man, Clippers are not having their greatest year. I think a lot of the stuff surrounding the team has a lot to do with it. So Hawks offense kind of seems like they're off to a slow start. That was a good pass by what's his name? James Harden. John Collins gets blocked at first attempt, but gets it to go, sticks with it. Shea gets in the paint off that screen from Jalen, but can't find nothing to do with it. Ooh, ooh, okay, Porzingis. Okay, Porzingis. So Keaton is in the game for in place of Nikhil. Nikhil is out with I think back spasms. So no Nikhil this game. Like I said, KP against Zubac. Zubac gets his first shot to go. So it's gonna be a tough matchup for Kristaps. So Keaton's trying to get the offense going. Kinda get stuck there. Dyson can't find the range. So Clipper ball. Clippers up 4. Hawks offense kinda stagnant here early on. Shout out to Dyson, man. That's 63 consecutive games with 1 steal recorded. Onyeka is playing. He is just not starting because um, Kristaps is back, so Zubac gets another one. But Onyeka is back to his, six-man role. Oh, too high. It's too high. Yeah, as Jalen tries to lob Porzingis, but it's too high on that toss. So, Zach got the miss, but Clippers got the board. Too strong, but somehow the Clippers get it to go. Timeout Atlanta. Early on, man. 4 minutes underway and timeout already. 2 to 10. Hawks coming out flat this first quarter, so not too big of a deal. But so we got 8:41. Yeah, it's not a great start, but that's kind of unfortunately that is kind of a Hawks theme. Excuse me. So yeah, it is a Hawks theme that they kind of slow to start out, slow out the gate. So it's not too big of a worry though. We still got about 3.5 quarters to play. So early on here, Atlanta kind of struggling, not having the greatest results here. But so they are in the Intuit Dome. They are on a 4-game road uh, trip. So this is the first of four. Atlanta's looking to start it off strong. So hopefully they can kind of turn this first quarter around. No, this is my first game paying attention to like the Clippers at the Intuit Dome. So hey man, Clippers kind of going through a little adversity off the court. I don't know, man. I don't think that like they'll have the same result as like Donald Sterling. Like I don't think Ballmer will get the team taken away from him. But I don't know, man. I don't know, bro. It's dicey, bro. Cause I mean, if the allegations are true right now, they are just allegations. But if the allegations are true, it's gonna be interesting to see what the league does, man. I definitely think they're gonna have to do something. I don't know what it is, but they're gonna have to do something, man. 'Cause they did break the rules. I don't think it was like too big of a deal, but I don't know, man. So we getting oh no Kawhi. I mean, I kind of noticed it, but speaking of no Kawhi, and Ty Lue, Ty Lue was named in those what you call it? He was named in that indictment. I think he was named allegedly. I don't know. I'm sorry, but he was he's like a known gambler. Like he's best friends with a lot of poker players and whatnot. It's common league knowledge. So out of a timeout here, Atlanta's looking to get something. Come on, Ricochet. He got the shot up. Way to stay aggressive. As Derrick Jones brings it up for the Clippers. We got Dyson on James. They got that little pick and roll. They got the switch. Keaton is on James now. Good stuff by Keaton. So Dyson's on Derrick Jones. All right, man. If he hit that, y'all already knew what type of night it would have been. Jalen finds Keaton in the corner. Man, Hawks can't get nothing as Jalen misses on that little runner. JC did a good job at, staying vertical. James Harden is doing a good job at getting into the Hawks defense and, dishing, so ricochet against James. Yeah, shooting is not, going well for the Hawks right now. It must be the wall. The wall must be a factor. Good spin. Alright, good stuff. Get to the line. When the offense isn't working, you gotta get to the line. So Jalen off the Dyson dish, draws the foul. So we back, man. Dyson honestly probably could have went up as Jalen gets to the line. Hawks down 10 early on here in the first quarter. So there on the graphic there, Jalen's averaging 20 points, 58% from the field, 82% from the free throw line. I think the free throw percentage will go up as Yo DG on Yucca is in the game. So James Harden thought he got hit in the face. But I know that beard is some protection, dog. The beard is not an extension of your face. I know firsthand. As Jalen, oh man, he look gassed. Kristaps is out for Onyeka, but Kristaps was out for illness management as Chris Dunn bricks that three as Hawks get it out on the break. Chris Dunn got a deflection there. I was kind of wondering what happened, but as they show Kawhi on the broadcast, Chris Paul is a Clipper. I forgot that. That's crazy. Oh yeah, Jalen, good stuff. Way to attack the rim. As Jalen gets another bucket for Atlanta, gets something going, cuts the deficit to 6 for Atlanta. So Onyeka is now matched up with Zubac. JC gets the shot up, can't get it to go though. JC couldn't do nothing. Dyson was a little ambitious with that take against Zubac, but we'll live with that. So here early on, the Hawks are getting out rebounded. Excuse me, but neither team, both teams combined 0 of 8 from three. I see the vision. I see the vision as Hawks can't get it to go. Oh, that was not a foul, bro. That was not a foul, bro. He got all ball. So Hawks still struggling, man. Hawks are still struggling. Can't find nothing to go on offense, man. Can't find nothing to go. That's a tragedy. So our old pal JC gets one to go plus the foul. So Luke Kennard is back for Atlanta. Luke Kennard and Mo Gay. Highly anticipated Mo Gay minutes. So they are saying that foul was on the floor. And so we got our shooter back, man. We got the shooter back as Keaton checks out for Atlanta. Looks like Jalen is gonna be checking out as well for Mo Gay. Brook Lopez checks in for Zubac. So yeah, it's a Clipper team that has a lot of new faces. Bradley Beal is out for the Clippers as JC. Shout out to him, man. He's still with us. Breaks the three. Kennard breaks the three as well. Come on, Zach. Come on, Zach. In and out for Zach. Can't get it to go. Hawks are really struggling trying to find something right now, but neither team has hit a three yet. So I mean that's all right for Atlanta. And that might change. Yup. I knew it too. Burke Lopez gets the 28 footer to go. As Mo finds Onyeka. Onyeka gets it to go. What a nice touch. Onyeka playing in his hometown, LA. Mo Gay. active, bro. We active. He brings the ball up, gets it to Zach. Zach finds the let's go. Finds the bucket, cuts the deficit to 7. Let's go. So Mo with the steal. Mo brings it up, finds Ricochet on the break. Good stuff. Good stuff here. Good stuff. Mo is a game changer. That is facts. Good finish by Ricochet there. Gets his first bucket as well. So shout out to Mo, man. Checks in the game, instantly impacts the game. He gets a steal coming off his assist to Onyeka. Gets a steal and finds Ricochet for his first bucket. So Ricochet not finding the three ball, but nobody has. So hopefully that will change for Atlanta. They just got to stay aggressive here early on, doing a little box score watching. Um, Pretty good game early on. Offense, like I said, offense has been kind of a struggle. Um, just getting to a shot, not necessarily missing a whole bunch, but the Clippers did jump out to a fairly large lead, double-digit lead pretty quick, so neither team had been shooting well from 3, but the Clippers just hit their first one thanks to, Brook Lopez, so still early, but gots to rebound, man. You gotta rebound. That is gonna be a big emphasis, for Atlanta. I think throughout the year, man, they're probably not gonna be, like, the greatest rebounding team, but, as long as you can be average in areas, I think you can make up for it if the offense is, that good. So we'll see, man. We'll see what Atlanta has to offer, dog. Um, I think things are gonna change when Trey is back as well. Definitely is, gonna change how, the offense operates and, uh, and all that good stuff, so I think we got about a 2.5 weeks till he's reevaluated, so that a reevaluation does not mean, he's coming back, so gotta wait on the news about Trey in about 2.5 to 3 weeks, mm, that right MCL sprain, so Hawks are missing, Trey and Nickeil. Nickeil is out with some back spasms, so no Nickeil this game either, but Kristaps is probably gonna be kinda limited this game as well, unfortunately. He was out for, injury man or illness management, so, he kinda looked a little gassed, on that first sub, but hey, we'll see what that's talking about. I don't really expect the Hawks to run Porzingis into the ground minutes-wise either, so good stuff, good stuff. We got an and 1 for Derrick Jones as Mo Gay picks up the foul for Atlanta. Kinda tough. So 10-17 is the count, 4 minutes to go, 4:13 left in the first quarter. So Atlanta's done a pretty good job of kinda weathering the storm with their slow start on offense. No, it is from that Nets game, it definitely is. I know I think you were there watching in the open gym with us, man. It definitely was from that, push from Noah Clowney, Noah the Clown. 10-19, man, as we got a Hawks fan courtside or somewhere in the arena. The jacket clean, though. So, last couple games, we did not have Luke Kennard, so that is what I'm saying too, DG. So on a sweep through, we got Onyeka picking up a foul. So Hawks gotta be careful. Their front court is deep, but don't wanna don't wanna get the foul trouble and mess up your rhythm. So, but yeah, Moge should be MIP runner. So hopefully Quinn, finds minutes for Mo. I definitely think he can impact the game. Hawks got a little discombobulated there on that pick and roll from, James and Brook Lopez, so as Veet gets it up, can't get it to go though, 10 to 22. So Hawks offense still struggling, man, still struggling to find a rhythm. So we got Dyson, Veet, Luke, Onyeka, and Mo. I'm not a big fan of these lineups with 3. There we go, Mo. Luke finds Mo on the break. There's something going for Atlanta, but yeah, like I was saying, I'm not a big fan of these 3 guard lineups. You know, Dyson, V, and Luke. It's not my favorite. I'm seeing I think, you know, Quinn has showcased those lineups even with Trey, like, with the fully healthy roster. So, I don't know the purpose of these lineups, so I'm not gonna say they work or they don't. I don't know the purpose of them, so but that doesn't mean they're wrong just because I don't know, I don't see the vision. It could be scoring and then Dyson being that guy on defense, and, when Nikhil is back, they could very much easily swap Nikhil out for Dyson, to be that point of attack defender. There we go. So Onyeka gets that first attempt blocked, but gets it to go, follows the shot, sticks with it. Shout out to Onyeka. But yeah, I'm not gonna say I don't get it as James' lob was a little off, but he got it to go. Finds Derrick Jones there. So, yeah, I know a lot of Hawks fans, they hate Quinn Snyder's rotations, as Luke gets a bucket there, good stuff. Definitely missed that, secondary creator on the floor. But, yeah, I know a lot of Hawks fans just don't agree with Quinn Snyder's lineups. Sometimes I get confused by them as well, but as James overcompensates for Onyeka's defensive presence there. Oh, come on, that's too much time. Let's go V as V drills the 3. Cuts it to a 7-point game. But yeah, man, I don't get it sometimes. A 3 guard lineup, I don't get it, but hey, it seems to be working right now. As Dyson gets a deflection there on James. V kinda slacking on D. That is Luke is like all right. V is not the strongest on defense, so like I don't know. It just puts a lot on Dyson in the back end, I think. No! As Dyson thought it was falling out the rim, and I guess it wasn't, so mm, in FIBA rules, that would have been alright, so but yeah, man, V isn't the strongest on defense, so we'll see how these minutes go, but this is the, kinda what happens when you face injuries early on, kinda see some lineups that really don't make sense, so Keaton checks back in the game for Dyson. I think in order for V to work, he has to have a really good ball handler on the floor. He can, handle the rock in space, but I don't think he can quite initiate the offense yet as most guys for the rebound. Yeah, DG, I believe that. I think I think in order for Shea to win most improved, he definitely has to be a lot more consistent. Um, he has to put up some 25, 30. He has to put up some 30-point games for that most improved. Um, but I would like to see Onyeka win 6 man as the Clippers they call a foul. So for awards, what I would like to see for Atlanta is Onyeka win 6 man, um, Mo Gay win most improved, Mo Gay or Jalen for most improved. I think Jalen should win Most Improved for sure. I think last year he was on track, but I mean, early on in his betting sites, so take that with a grain of salt. But I've seen Wimby proposed as Most Improved, and that makes me want to throw up, to be honest. So a number one pick winning Most Improved just don't make sense. That was kind of the debate last year with Cade and Dyson. Everybody was kind of saying Cade should win it, but it inevitably went to Dyson. So yeah, awards wise, I think Atlanta could make some noise. So and that would be a positive for the year. So I definitely think they are getting one for sure, and that's gonna be Hawks kind of got cold water thrown on them right there on that last possession. So it's a 10-point game, but back to what I was kind of saying, I think the Hawks have one award in the bag already, and that is um, executive of the year. Honestly, Salah. It could be worse, man. It could be worse than a 10-point deficit. With the way the offense started off this game. With the way it started off, it could be worse. You're not lying, Cuban. You ain't lying. You ain't lying. You are not lying. So Atlanta, like we said, off to a slow start. So hopefully they can pick things up. So I don't want to get, too down too early, but the team stats aren't looking too positive. It's just Atlanta hasn't hit shots. That's it. I don't think the Clippers defense is, stifling by any means. I think Atlanta just has not hit shots. That's just what it is. They're shooting 12% from three. I wish they I'm looking at the NBA uh site right now. Um but yeah. Bronny James, that's actually insane. Bronny James. Hey, I wouldn't be mad at it though, bro. I wouldn't be mad for him. Shout out to nephew. I wouldn't be mad at that. I would not be mad at that. Bronny, it'd be good for him, you know, and it would be, I think, I don't know, man. I think Bronny's good. I think the media just does the media thing and overhypes, puts a spotlight on him. So they lit over there in Intuit Dome. But yeah, man. Or why is nobody talking about the Clippers scandal? Kind of interesting. Not quite sure why. I keep muting my phone, y'all. So we're back underway. Second quarter is about to start. It's gonna be Hawks with basketball. So only 8 of 21 field goal wise, 1 of 8 from 3, so they did get 1 3 to go. But they are losing the rebound battle 9 to 14. So not by too much, but you don't want to see that. You don't want to see the Clippers kind of take advantage of their height. Because the Clippers do have a pretty good front court as well. They got Zubac, Brook Lopez, John Collins, Batum. Batum is good, man. He's a solid role player. He had his heyday in Portland back in the day. There you go. Onyeka's getting to his shot. It's just not falling. So Onyeka got it up. Just can't get the to go. What do we got here, man? Another foul? That's crazy work. So it looks to be maybe on Kennard or on Onyeka there on that pick and roll. Oh, too easy. Good stuff by Porzingis blocking that. Keaton saved the ball, kept the block inbound. So we got Atlanta here. Come on, yup. Goddamn. Get out the way. So Keaton can't find Porzingis there on that mismatch. Unfortunately, Christie blew that up. Whew, we got an offensive foul here, or we got a foul. Thankfully, man. I thought that was gonna be on Atlanta. I was about to say it's tough sledding here. So yeah, we got the I don't know who that brother is. Excuse me. So in for Atlanta is Keaton, Kristaps, Luke, Onyeka, and Vit Krejci. As Luke gets the elbow jumper up, can't get it to go, man. Hawks offense struggling, bro. 19 to 31. That's tough. Vit gets the little deflection, I guess, but god damn. 34 to 19 Atlanta's trailing. So Hawks cannot get nothing to go on offense, unfortunately. So hopefully that'll change here soon. Yeah, man. Asa Newell is unfortunately buried behind uh a couple established players. So it's nothing really on his it's not really his fault, but with the additions of Porzingis, Onyeka's still here, Jalen with Mo Gay's emergence. It's gonna be tough for Asa to kind of crack the rotation, I think, continuously or um I don't think his minutes are gonna be that, it's gonna be here and there. I don't think that's gonna be too like consistent with his minutes. So but he did have a good game last game. So when he does play, he does impact the game positively. So that's all you can ask for at this moment. Um I know at least for me, I'm a big Asa Newell fan, especially him being from Georgia. Uh, but it's not like a good thing that he isn't playing, but it is it's a positive thing. So it's something Hawks fans have always asked for the depth of uh they want the depth of it, Atlanta. They want Atlanta to have a lot of pieces. Chris Dunn gets it to go. Onyeka misses the corner three. God damn, bro, it's a tough start. Golly, that is tough. So that is tough. So Atlanta struggling here as Jalen enters the game for Porzingis. Whew, tough start for Atlanta. 19 to 36, almost a 20-point deficit in the second quarter. So we're gonna hope that the Hawks turn it around here. We're gonna hope. So we got Keaton, Jalen, Onyeka, Luke, and V in. As Onyeka and Jalen get a little something, but Onyeka cannot get nothing to go. Past almost 5 minutes, zero field goals for Atlanta. So Atlanta's struggling for sure here in the Intuit Dome. As Jalen corrals the board, see if they can change that. Come on, Luke. Luke can't get it to go, but luckily Onyeka corrals the offensive board. Ooh, Jalen's pass can't quite get there on time. Deep finds Keaton. Keaton drills the three. Thank God. Whew. I'll do Keaton's little 3-point celebration there for three. I'm slacking on that one. Keaton finally hits that one. I'm a little sluggish, man. Come on, attack it, yo. Gotta attack the glass. So Hawks down 14. The score would be a whole lot easier with Trey. I don't know. Atlanta kinda starts slow with even with Trey, so long rebound, Atlanta doesn't find it. But yeah, it would be a whole lot smoother, I know that. So we are this is a moment where we are missing Trey though, that is for sure. That is for sure. Cause man, I think the Hawks had a moment in, I don't think it was LA. It wasn't the Laker game. It was the game they lost. It was the game against Toronto. Boy, I think that's the game they missed Trey the most. I know the first game of the season against Toronto, Trey was there, and they did a good job at kinda getting him kinda, I guess, being the focal point, kinda getting him out of the game, but this last game would have been different. That cup game would have been different with Trey, so I think Atlanta is missing Trey, and for the folks who think we're better without him, I don't even listen to him at this point. I can't listen to folks talking about we're better without Trey. I don't get their logic. I don't think I wanna get their logic. I'm good. Like, I'm straight. So yeah, man, as Atlanta is fighting to stay in the game, just gotta do a better job at doing the little things, and they gotta get something going on offense. That's really about it. They're doing a decent job on defense. Um, although the Clippers are shooting 50% from the field, um, they're not finding their mark for 3, so you wanna take advantage of this time when they can't hit the 3 ball. So, it would be probably beneficial for Atlanta if they could get something like, um, Trae Young, but that's hard to find, man. Trae is definitely one of one, so just somebody that can, run the offense, so I believe in Keaton though, man. I think Keaton can, find his rhythm. So I'm a Keaton believer. They got the little fan games there. Boy, his jumper broke, boy. So tough start here for Atlanta, but we got the starters coming back in the game for Atlanta. We got Keaton, Dyson, Zach, Jalen, and maybe Onyeka. And I'm lying to you. Keaton is out of the game for Atlanta at this moment. So here early on for Atlanta's been a struggle on offense. That's really about it. Kind of normal stuff on defense. Just can't find a bucket on offense. So hopefully they can turn it around here. Got V against James. James finds the corner, and that brother finds the basket as Atlanta's deficit increases. Out of the timeout, Dyson gets a spin. Finally gets it to go. So Dyson picks up his first bucket of the game off that little spin floater. So Zubac misses. Jalen picks up the foul. Pretty late call. Unfortunate there for Atlanta because Jalen might be in foul trouble. So 24-38 is still sitting at 14 points for Atlanta. But I think 7 has been the closest they've gotten so far. So Like to see that maybe change here with the last 6 minutes of the second quarter. Veet in the corner. Veet for 3. So 12-point deficit. 12 points. 6 points from Veet. 2 of 4 from the field. Dyson almost picks it off. Rotations for the Clippers. Good stuff, man. Team rebound. So 27-39. 6 minutes to go as Christie cannot get that jumper. Our old pal John Collins checks in for the Clippers. Batum hits the bench. So unfortunately, man, Bogdanovich does not seem to have cracked the rotation for the Clippers, which is unfortunate. Um, Seems to have been a conversation as Veet hits the three. 9 points for Veet. So Veet seems to be Atlanta's only option, man. He seems to be their option over there on offense. So Veet pushes it to a 9-point game. Dyson picks it off. Another one, another steal. Three! Back to back, boy. Let's go. The Dyson steal. Veet gets his third triple. He is shooting 4 of 5, I believe. Let's go, Veet. Much needed offense there for Atlanta. Finally, sheesh. Shout out to Veet, man. That's really good stuff. Good stuff to see. Like I said, man, I'm not a big Veet hater. I just, his weaknesses on defense kind of, but his when he gets hot, man. So shout out to V. Um, quick little. I think what was that like 9-0 run? Facts, bro. I wish Garrison Matthews worked out, bro. I wish he would have turned into like a specialist, bro. If he would have been average on defense, bro, he could have been the sniper, bro. Like him and V, what I thought they could be, man. I definitely thought they could hold it down shooting wise for Atlanta, but I was mistaken. So, but I was a believer, bro. I was a believer in Gary Bird, as he was infamously known. Man, Bogdanovich just looks sad, bro. That's man. The Clippers stole my boy's joy, bro. I don't know, bro. I would take Bogdanovich back. I don't care. I would take Bogey back, bro, in a heartbeat. Give us Bogey back, bro. Facts. But like, I guess Ty Lue and him had a conversation before the season started, and this was always going to be the case. Yeah, man, like for sure. He just came off with the Olympics. Man, come on, bro. They doing our boy Bogey dirty out there in LA. Hate to see it. Him and James Harden seem to like have good chemistry on the court too. So you just hate to see it. He is not the same player that he used to be. But defensively, I know that affects the game plan, but still, they doing our boy dirty over there. Give us Bogey back, bro. Y'all disrespecting him. So thanks to this little injection by V, man, what you said, bro, it is it's difficult to see. That 20 what when we went to the Eastern Conference Finals, bro, Bogey was special. That year, Bogey was special. Even the next year, I'm pretty sure he shot close to 50, 40, 90. He was special, man. Shout out to Bogdanovich. So V 4 of 6, excuse me. 4 of 6 from 3. So Hawks on a 9-0 run. It is the last minute thanks to V Krejci. Went on a personal little 9-0 run. Three threes in a row. Jalen fouled the hell out of him. Kind of topples Derrick Jones Jr. They're saying he was going up. That's ridiculous. That's actually ridiculous. Boy, he look like Coolio. Why Derrick Jones Jr. look like Coolio? So Hawks cut it to 6. I think this has been their closest they've been, but Derrick Jones Jr. pushes it to 7. So my brother look like Coolio, bro. I'm weak. So 7 points, man, is decent. It's decent. Hawks have found some sort of offense, but slow start for Atlanta. Slow start. Still trying to get things going. So 33-41, 5:35 to go. Hey, let's go. Dyson finds Jalen. Jalen powers that layup over the Clippers defense. Dyson guarding James. We already got 2 steals now. We already got 2 of them. Zubac can't get it to go. Let's go, Zach. Way to stay active over there. Zach finds Jalen. Jalen finds Zach. Zach finds the bucket. Let's go, Zach. Good transition offense there for Atlanta. That's what they need, man. They need to get out in transition. That's a part of their game. We're coming back. We coming back. We coming back. Zach guarding James. James can't get it to go. 4-point game. 18-5 run here in the last 3 minutes, 40 seconds. Jalen, he too strong, man. Jalen too strong. Let's go, Jalen. It's that turnaround jumper. Hey, we smell it. We smell it. We smell the fear. 20-5 run in the last 4 minutes for Atlanta. So Atlanta has found their offense in these past 4 or 5 minutes. Dyson, let's go. Third steal of the game. Let's go, Jalen. V for 3. We back, baby. 42-41. Hawks take the lead. We're gonna take it back with some style, dog. What you mean? The Great Barrier Thief causing that ruckus. Let's go, man. Turn up, man. Zach guarding James. Zubac can't get it to go. James. Oh no. Wow. My cat wanna get her claws stuck in the curtains, man. Yeah, that that little Mike and drill for the Clippers was a little lucky. So Zubac going to the line here for the Clippers. Clippers are in the bonus here, but back to this little transition. Jalen finds Veet for his fifth 3 of the game. So shout out to Veet, man. Ball don't lie neither. Goddamn. Veet going off, bro. Why are we not gonna play Veet right now? Okay, bet. Onyeka checks in or checks out for Porzingis. So Zubac kind of gonna be a problem for Atlanta here, it kinda seems. So Atlanta has struggled with the defensive glass against teams with some size. So Zubac misses them both. God damn, y'all on the same team, John Collins. He with us still. No, you can't call that foul, man. You can't call that foul, bro. They looked up. So Hawks in with a 42-41 lead. Kristaps said, "Can you review that, please?" So our old pal JC, man. That sucks, man. Zubac missed both those free throws, but Dyson got in the way there with Jalen rebounding the ball. So it's good to see them attack the glass, but we'll see if our old pal gives us one. I think he should give us one. Come on, JC. You still rock with us. You still rock with us, JC. If you rock with us, you gonna miss one. You gonna miss one. I know you still rock with us, bro. Damn, you don't rock with us no more. So 1 point deficit now for Atlanta. Kristaps got the mismatch. James is strong. Ooh, get it to go, Porzingis. Jalen was up there. First 11:30, man. That's wild. Shout out to everybody tapped in here. All the Hawks fans on the East Coast. If you're on the West Coast, y'all lucky. So Dyson, being able to play Dyson's game. There we go. There we go. Done against Dyson. He gets it to go. You live with that, honestly. He ain't gonna be too pressed about a Chris Dunn bucket. As Hawks find themselves behind again. 1 point. Good pass, Dyson. Let's go. Dyson, what a pass, boy. What a pass. Finds feet on the cut for a two. Good stuff. Yeah, that was a excellent pass. Shout out to Dyson. Hey, Chris Kristaps, good, great defense. I was gonna say good defense. That's great defense there on Zubac. Oh, Jalen found Dyson, but the Clippers did a good job at trying their best to nullify that effort. But that was a good find. Jalen found Dyson there on that little slip cut. V? Nope. Can't get it to go. A little heat check. 46-45, 2 minutes and 15 seconds here left in the game. Chris Dunn against Ricochet. Dyson cuts that first option off, and Veet is now guarding James on the wing. So 7 seconds to go for oh my God. Somehow gets that to go. So 46-47. James Harden doing James Harden things. Come on, KP. That's off. Good stuff, Dyson. Good stuff. Good stuff. As KP does a good job at following the play. So got 2 shots for Porzingis here. So the wall, man, they are facing the wall. It was the wall that threw him off, y'all. I told y'all. I told y'all it was the wall. I told y'all it was the wall that threw him off. So watch. Hawks are gonna go back the other way and smack the Clippers now that they're not gonna be facing the wall. I don't know if they have the wall on either side, but it is pretty intense. I don't think it's on the other side, but that is insane. That is actually pretty cool. So shout out to the Clippers for being somewhat innovative, even though they are kind of backdooring the league. So a minute here to go. A minute 35, 48-47. Hawks have I don't know, man. They got hit with the defibrillator. Their offense has found some life as John Collins tries to get the Clippers offense going. Good stuff. Ricochet blocks Derrick Jones from behind. God damn, James. Come on, Uno, relax. As James hits a 30-footer for his 10th point. So Jalen against Chris. Jalen finds Kristaps cutting. The Hawks have a chance to tie the game here with 61 seconds to go. Zubac, you fouled him, dog. There's no debating that. They're not going. Even though Ty Lue likes to gamble, he not gambling that challenge for you. He not gambling that challenge for you, dog. Maybe if you were Kawhi. Let's go, Porzingis. As you probably thought that was a little long. 49-50. Both teams are in the bonus here for the last 60 seconds of the first half. Atlanta has found some offense, man. Thank God. That first quarter was abysmal, bro. On the offensive end, defense was all right, but it wasn't even the Clippers, playing good defense. It was the Hawks just missing shots. So Atlanta gets that free throw to go. We got 58 seconds and under. So, oh yeah, I know James John. ugh, James John. I know John Collins loves playing with a passer like James. He probably hasn't played with someone of that caliber since Trey. So I know he's eating it up. So Hawks taking advantage of these pick and roll switches. I'd like to see maybe John Collins maybe attack that. Or, excuse me. I'd like to see Jesus, Jalen attack that. Chris Kristaps does the job. So 52 apiece. Kristaps has come alive here, 10 points, 3 or 4 from, the field, so good stuff to see from Porzingis, coming off that illness management, so yeah, it's just, both teams are trying to get that pick and roll switch. Nope, can't get it to go. Come on, Ricochet. That's no foul? That's no foul? That not being a foul is actually nasty work. So Ricochet had the opportunity, but, refs were saying play through it, big fella, so yeah, he did a good job at attacking, man. He coulda pulled up. So Derrick Jones got his revenge there. So 52 a piece, man. Hawks did a good job as V gets the, halftime interview. Matt Weiner is interviewing him, but while we go to the break, we're gonna do a little box score watching, y'all. We gonna do a little box score watching. I really don't care about the Clippers, dog, for real. Shout out to James Harden, though, holding it down. 10 points, 5 assists, 8 rebounds. Goddamn, he gonna have a triple-double. James gonna have a triple-double, and that's gonna be tragic because they probably gonna lose. They probably gonna lose. That was a foul. That definitely was a foul. I don't know what the refs were looking at. They just said, "We trying to get to halftime, bro. I'm kinda hungry." That's definitely what the ref said, so after doing a little box score, scoping out, man, V Krejci, bro. Oh my god. 17 points, 6 of 9, 5 of 7 from 3. So he has single-handedly kept out the Hawks alive, easily. That 9-0 run there in the second quarter, just chef's kiss, perfect. So shout out to Veet for keeping the Hawks afloat, low key. So we had to have that. Not a great shooting night for the guys so far. Starters, it's been all right for them. Zach 2 of 6, Jalen 3 of 6, Kristaps 3 of 4. So Kristaps having a pretty good game. Just that matchup with Zubac just isn't gonna be favorable. So not too many folks in foul trouble, but Onyeka and Jalen both have 2, so kind of something to watch out for. And Mo has 2, so we might get an Asa appearance this game, so we never know. So as uh as halftime is underway, man, Dyson Daniels 3 steals and 6 assists already, man. Great game from Dyson. Isn't shooting the greatest, 1 of 4, but he is aggressive, driving the ball, finding teammates. So, and doing his usual thing on defense. 3 steals, man. He's gonna average 3 steals this year. I'm pretty sure. That would be impressive to see Dyson get 3 steals a game. So it's good stuff from Dyson. But like I said, offense hasn't been the bright spot for Atlanta, but at least V has saved them in that sense. So you like to see that, man. You like to see that positive stuff, man. It's positive. It's positive. You're still looking at progress early on here. I mean, results are important. You don't want to fall behind in the standings, to where you can't really make it up, or you make it tough on, or they make it tough on themselves. But yeah, you want Atlanta to, be all right. So on this 4 game little road trip, I know a lot of people are expecting the Hawks to go 4-0 after that Laker game. It's not going to be the case, man. It's definitely not going to be the case. They still are playing NBA teams on this road trip. So it's going to be a competitive road trip, even though some teams on this little short West Coast tenure aren't the most competitive. They aren't the, the contenders that, you know, everybody thinks they are. So that is why Hawks fans are kind of expecting the Hawks to have a pretty good result on this road trip. So kind of want to, I mean, you would hope for the best. 4-0 would be obviously the best result, but, you know, don't want to get too high, too low on these results. So hopefully in this first half. Mo Gay didn't get a lot of burn, but he did pick up 2 quick fouls. So if you're kind of wondering why Mo hasn't been too much of a factor this game, but he did come in the game and impact the game immediately. So just if you're a Mo Gay fan, Mo Gay follower, he's done all right this game. Hasn't got a lot of opportunity, but that's just unfortunate though. I mean, that would be Atlanta's luck, man. Their front court seems to have some gems in it, and it seems to be overcrowded. So I know Hawks fans have been crying for depth on the team, whether it be at the point guard, or, the backcourt, or the front court. Now that we have it, it's something we got to deal with. So your favorite Hawk might not get a lot of playing time. That doesn't mean they're bad, bro. That doesn't really mean much. But it just is what we asked for, man. It's what we asked for. I think come playoff time, that's gonna be a big benefit for Atlanta. It's gonna be huge for Atlanta having being able to go to guys who can impact the game. 1 through 13. Come on, man. It's gonna be different. So I think playoff time we'll see the impact of that. But I know throughout the year it might impact some guys' numbers this year. Not getting the usual looks that they kind of expected, but I don't know, man. It might pay off, to be honest. It might pay off. So we might see that be a successful, kind of way to go about it. So we are at halftime here. So I'm gonna use the restroom real quick and I'll be right back. But I'll use this little halftime break to hit the restroom, give me something to eat real quick. But I'll be right back, y'all. Give me 1 second. We back, we back, we back. We back, we back, we back. All right, we back. All right, we back, y'all. We back, we back. So we got a second half action about to be underway here. Atlanta came back, man. That's all we can ask for. So it's been a couple close games tonight I see throughout the league, man. We got the Pistons and Wizards with a 2-point game. Magic and Trailblazers with a 3-point game. Heat and Cavs with a 2-point game. Bulls versus Spurs is 4. Oh my goodness, man. It has been a night in the NBA. 116, 114 for the Mavs and the Bucks. The Pelicans and the Pelicans and the Suns weren't so competitive, but it's been a good night in the NBA. It seems like so we kind of look around the league. We do got the latest game tonight, so us and it looks to be who else was playing. Oh yeah, it's just us. Yeah, all the games are done, so we are the last game. So Atlanta is looking to continue that little hot streak they found in that second quarter. Uh, the first quarter wasn't so hot for Atlanta. Fell behind pretty big, but largest margin was what, like 17. As we look at the game charts, yeah, largest margin was 17. So biggest run was due to Atlanta. They were on a little 9-0 run. And what dropped a free throw or something. But Atlanta's done a good job at responding to the adversity here early on. So offense hasn't been the greatest, but Atlanta is a resilient team sticking with it. So they've evened up shooting percentages, and they have somehow sneaked in front of the Clippers, um, 31 to 28% in the 3-point battle. So Atlanta has done a pretty good job, I will say, guarding the arc. As we get back to the action here, Atlanta's also done a good job at maintaining the glass as they get the ball here going into the second half. I'm gonna call it right now. Atlanta's offense is gonna keep clicking because the wall, bro. They were thrown off by the wall that first quarter. I promise y'all. See, easy bucket there from Jalen. It was the wall, man. It was definitely the wall. So here early on, 54 to 52. Let's see if the Clippers struggle with the wall if they're used to it. So James finds Zubac. And Zubac finds the bucket. He had Ricochet on him. Kind of a mismatch, but I think Zubac got a lot of mismatches on the floor at the moment. So Kristaps against James gets the space. That's a bucket. Kristaps continues his good shooting night with his 12th point. Dyson gets his 7th assist of the night there. So here early on, the Clippers got a switch. Dyson poked it free from JC, but a little too strong on that poke away, that deflection. So 56-54. I'm telling y'all, it's the wall, man. The wall is gonna throw the Clippers off. Watch. I guarantee it. So here early on, Derrick Jones attacks Ricochet. Zubac gets it to go against Porzingis. Porzingis is looking to get that lick back. He finds Ricochet on the wing. That's a bucket for three. Ricochet knocks down his 7th point. I think that's his first three of the game. He's shooting 1 of 4 from three. So Ricochet finds the net from three. JC is left alone in the corner. Can't get it to go. Porzingis corrals it for Atlanta. And Jalen looking to attack on the break. Gathers himself, gets it to Porzingis. Porzingis can't get it to go, unfortunately. Porzingis' three ball hasn't been too consistent as Zach skies for the rebound. Off that John Collins miss, he attacks the break. And Ricochet, way to stay aggressive, man. Way to stay aggressive, brother. As Ricochet attacks the rim off that. That was a weird three from John Collins. He seemed to be a little off balance there on the arc. So good stuff from Ricochet attacking the basket when his shot isn't quite falling. And that's what he's gonna have to do as he knocks down that free throw. He's a 92% shooter from the line, so it's pretty positive. He's shooting 44% from the field as well. So good stuff from Ricochet. So maybe am I tripping, bro? Do they have two walls? As I kind of probably threw the announcer's jinx on Ricochet there. Facts. Probably is. He's still with us, man. JC's still with us. I'm telling y'all. So Chris Stapps gets the little poke away from Zubac there. So Zubac gets the turnover and it's going in Atlanta's way. As Ricochet gets a block by James, that was probably a little luck. If Ricochet probably would have dunked on him, probably would have went a little different. So here early on, Atlanta gets it into Porzingis off the inbound. Porzingis going to work, but he gets the foul on Zubac. Zubac picks up at least his third, maybe his fourth on that one. So Atlanta's offense seems to have found their rhythm and kind of sticking with it. I know JC was sad and he got traded to Utah. I know he was sad about that. Yeah. I think it was unfortunately time because of that, I think at a certain point a player can only handle trade rumors. Like I think it's normal too though, like as a human. So I think JC's time did kind of run its course with Atlanta. Um I think there was moments these past maybe year or two to bring them back if they could, but I think now it's kind of a dream for Hawks fans. But yeah, man, hopefully yeah, going to Utah is not easy, I bet. From Atlanta too, like, you got a pretty cool city. I mean, I'm sure Utah is cool, but I'm sure Utah is cool. I can't lie. Dyson loses the ball there, picks up a foul, unfortunately, on Derrick Jones. So kind of lost the handle there, kind of attacking. So 62 to 56 here, 9 minutes to go for Atlanta. But yeah, man, JC seems a little down, man. He's playing his old team in Atlanta. But best of luck to JC, man. I want him to succeed. Porzingis was aggressive there, just didn't come away with it. Zubac finds that's interesting, man. Oh yeah, I pulled the chair on him. Zubac hits the floor, but Harden corrals it, finds Chris Dunn in the corner, which facts. He probably is a little nervous. No foul there on the Jalen drive. It's kind of interesting. Jalen kind of looked to be anticipating that. Hey, good stuff. Dyson poking the ball free from JC. JC might have he might be facing a little nerves. And he can't lie. He might be a little nervous. He cannot lie. Yeah, he might be a little nervous facing, getting a nod against his old squad. Porzingis a little closer. Ooh, in and out, man. Old JC probably would have tried to dunk that for sure, old JC. But this might be a new brand of JC that Hawks fans aren't used to seeing. As that one was for sure a bucket and one. That's crazy work. So a and one there when he looked to initiate the contact there. That's kind of crazy. So 62-61, James Harden got that. I knew that was gonna be a bucket though. Drive was too wide open. So 8 minutes to go, 8 even here to go in the third quarter. Hawks seem to have kind of, continued the rhythm from that second quarter, but kind of has slowed down here as Harden knocks down that and one, puts it at a 62-point game. So it's Jalen, I want to see Jalen kind of take advantage of these mismatches, man. He's not getting the calls that he's quite used to. So yeah, Hawks offense kind of, playing like that first quarter, man. Maybe it wasn't the wall. So James against Ricochet. That's tough, man. That was just a wide open three for John Collins. So 65-62, 3-point deficit for Atlanta on the floor. So unfortunately, not the best process there for Atlanta on the defensive end. John Collins was kind of wide open there. So here on the inbound for Atlanta, Keaton gets it. Um, Porzingis finds Dyson on the corner, but Dyson can't get it to go. Chris Dunn bringing it up for the Clippers, attacking Ricochet. Ricochet, get that shot out of here, dog. Good defense from James Harden. Yeah, I kind of want to see him develop that though. I want to see him. I think that's the best way to develop that as well. Um, but yeah, Hawks kind of struggling like they were in that first quarter, man. So unfortunate stuff if you're a Hawks fan. But it's a 3-point game, man. So you're not gonna sweat it too much. Hawks seem to be somewhat focused sometimes, um, or they'll find their focus. I should say that's a better way to put it. But yeah, man, Hawks are not. Yeah, man, it's not that bad. Deficit isn't that big. It's only a 3-point game, but Hawks kind of came out strong there, but kind of fell flat in the those last couple minutes of the third quarter. So hopefully they'll turn it around here. But I mean, nothing really popping off the page stat wise. It's pretty even, man. Atlanta has found the fast break more than the Clippers. That's 15-4. So that's like the biggest disparity in the stat battle. Second chance points, Atlanta is losing 11-13. And points in the paint, they're down by 6. So it's 26-32 Clippers way. So kind of want to see that change for Atlanta. Hopefully they kind of get that together. They're not losing the overall battle by too much. It's only 9 rebounds. So um, I think they're doing a decent job there in that aspect of it. But I think for the Hawks to kind of have I don't think it's going to be another 20-point game for them. But if they want another dub, I think it would be probably in their best interest to kind of stop the Clippers' efforts on the offensive glass. They've done a pretty decent job, 9 rebounds to Atlanta's 5 offensive rebounds. So you just want to see Atlanta not the other team easy opportunities. Um, Atlanta's defense does do a good job at getting stops, whether it be steals, blocks, or just missed shots. So they do a good job at stopping the other team. But sometimes it's that second opportunity, that third opportunity that will kind of shoot Atlanta in the foot. They'll shoot themselves in the foot by just kind of allowing that to happen. So over these past couple games, they've done a pretty good job at kind of not letting that be the reason they fall behind. So um, in the Laker game, obviously they were hitting shots at a good rate, and the Lakers couldn't really find anything on offense. So it was a little mix of two things. So hopefully Atlanta can find rhythm here on both sides of the floor because I think their defense is integral, um, an integral part of their offense. When they get off into the break, you obviously stop the other team from scoring, and you get a bucket in transition. That's just kind of easy logic. As Keaton picks up a little ticky tack foul there, as James Harden is taking advantage of that matchup. Can't lie. So no field goals in the last 3 minutes and 50 seconds for Atlanta. But yeah, James on a triple double watch, 13 points, 9 rebounds, and 8 assists. Hopefully it's a L though. Hopefully it's in a losing effort. I can't lie. So 6:32 left in the third quarter. So Atlanta down by 4. They've weathered the storm, man. They were down by 17 early on in the second quarter, but they weathered the storm. So James Harden misses that second of two, as camera people have done a pretty good job at finding the Hawks fans in into it dome. Porzingis can't get it to go, and he just mistimed that jump there for the offensive board. Yeah, that ball did stick on the rim. It was stuck on the rim. JC breaks the three. He's still with us. There we go. Ricochet corrals the board. He gets it to Dyson on the break. Dyson finds Keaton on the wing, but Keaton doesn't quite have the shot there. Dyson against Zubac. Gets it to Porzingis. Finds Jalen for the jam, Bo. Let's go. Let's go as Jalen slams it home with authority, dog. Let's go. Good play by Jalen. Cut to Jalen's parents in front court out there in LA. Yeah, JC still with us. There you go, James. There you go. There's no way, bro. There's no way that ball hit the baseline, dog. Thankfully, doesn't. That was out, bro. They tripping. So come on, Jalen. Come on, bro. This your game, bro. As Hawks find Porzingis. That not being a foul is just questionable. James is strong as hell. That's what folks don't realize, and that narrative that he don't play defense is kind of out the window. There we go. Get that replay of Jalen throwing that jam down from Porzingis. So Hawks getting their rotations in here early on, so hopefully that will affect the game positively for them as Veet checks back in the game for the first time in this second half. Luke finds Kennard, or Luke finds Kennard. Luke finds Jalen. Jalen finds Onyeka, and they get a bucket. Hey, yeah, that's courtside this time. Y'all see him? Y'all see him? JJ's parents courtside. And Jalen got that new money. He said, I got courtside tickets for y'all. What you mean? So Dyson attacking that gather from James pretty aggressively. Luke, man, I'm getting the names all messed up right now. But Brooke Lopez, facts, Jalen got that money, bro. I ain't pocket watching, but it's public knowledge, man. So they called a travel there on Dyson. So turnover for Atlanta. Another unforced turnover. You don't like to see that for Atlanta, but hey, it's gonna happen. But here early on, it's a 3-point deficit. I say early on, it's the middle of the third quarter. So 66 to 69. So Hawks have 12 points off of Clippers turnovers. Wow, that's a good no call though, man. I'm glad that was a no call. Dyson did a good job at holding his ground. Didn't reach or nothing. Jalen finds Luke. Luke doesn't get it to go, but he gathers his miss and gets it to go. So 68-71. That was a nice find. It was a good pass. Um, if Luke had some sort of athleticism, he probably would have thrown that down. But we're not judging him. As James finds Christie, but Christie can't find a bucket. Jalen gets it in transition. Oh yeah. Oh, good stuff. Good stuff. Jalen can't get it to go, but that was a good take. Like to see him kind of take charge on the break. Brook Lopez. Oh my God. There you go. If you're the Hawks, you gotta have other people. Oh yeah, good find, Jalen. Good find. As Jalen finds on Yeka on the break there. Let's go. Let's go. Good stuff. But yeah, I was saying you need other people to help on the glass if you're Atlanta. So it's good stuff to see, other team or other players on the team kind of help out as Atlanta causes a confusion for the Clippers offense, and Brook Lopez throws it out of bounds. It looks like we're gonna have some more game minutes. So man, it is a 1 point game. Atlanta has done a good job at kind of staying in it, kind of staying keeping their focus. So good stuff from Atlanta, even though the game has its ebbs and flows. Teams are gonna have it's gonna go up and down, and they've done a good job at weathering the storm when their offense hasn't really been clicking. So they've good at, they've done a good job at getting out into transition, getting easy buckets, stopping the Clippers from scoring. Um, you know, it's always going to be easier to come back when you get stops, and then on those stops you execute and get buckets. So good stuff from Atlanta there. Um, wasn't it's not the night Atlanta had against the Lakers. That's for sure. But their defense has done a really good job, in my opinion, at keeping this game close. It's 70-71, and the Hawks are struggling right now shooting wise. I mean, you don't really have anybody shooting on the starters fairly well. I think Porzingis and Jalen are the two two starters who are shooting the best, 4 of 8 and 5 of 12. So I'll follow y'all. My beard a little itchy, but the rest of the starters not shooting so hot. So I mean, good stuff from some Hawks on the offensive end. But like I said, they're not getting it on offense, but they are doing a great job at staying locked in and playing great defense. They've done a good job at weathering the storms, like I said. When their offense isn't clicking, the Clippers can't go on a run either. So, um, and I really the Clippers might be doing a good job at you know, their matchups might be a little. They might match up with the Hawks better than most teams, but I think Atlanta's doing it to themselves. They're definitely shooting themselves in the foot. Just missing shots, unforced turnovers, and that's really been the cause of not leading the game. So as Onyeka is in, he has 8 points, 4 of 9. So off the bench, Onyeka has been a bright spot. Him and V have been positives for Atlanta there. As Kennard finds Onyeka, Onyeka finds Dyson, and Dyson gets the bucket. As the Hawks retake the lead, it is 72-71. Dyson or Onyeka has that passing ability that I don't think a lot of centers possess. So I think that's what separates him from a lot of his counterparts throughout the league. Uh V was a little late getting his hands up there. So it's all right, V. It's all right, man. It's all right, V. You good, bro. So Clippers find themselves in the bonus the rest of this third quarter. So it's a 1 point game. Derrick Jones Jr. is about to get his opportunity at the line, but they're replaying that Dyson Daniels bucket. That was a good pass from Onyeka. But yeah, him and I mean a lot of players on the Hawks have established that kind of chemistry with Onyeka, and you know that back cut has been pretty lethal for him. So yeah, man, Clippers tripping, bro. They doing our boy Bogey terribly wrong. Ball don't lie. Ball don't lie as Derrick Jones misses the second of two. V bring it up for Atlanta. He hey for three. 75-72 as he continues his it might be the Veet game this game, man. 75-72, 20 points for Veet as Brooke Lopez gets Onyeka to chase him off the line. Charge that way. That way. Yeah, that way. Let go. Veet gets a charge. He steps in there in front of Brooke Lopez. Brooke Lopez tripping, dog. Good stuff from Veet, man. Good stuff, man. Veet has been the bright spot for Atlanta. Yes, man. Nice. Good stuff from Veet there as Veet gets it to Mo. Mo gets it to a guarded on Yeka, unfortunately. Got a foul there in the transition. So a little miscommunication, maybe V and Mo kind of communicating there. So Kobe Brown is going to the line here. They are in the bonus. It's a 3 point ball game, a minute and 34 seconds to go. As the Clippers get that one to go. They got a minute and 30, man. V has been special this game for Atlanta, though, man. So if you're a Hawks fan, it's good stuff to see from V Krejci. 20 points tonight. It's been phenomenal from the 3 point line. So honestly, shout out to V, man. He kind of deserves it. I think a lot of players on this Hawks roster, you know, done a good job of keeping their head down and working and improving their game. So, you know, likes of V Krejci, Moge, Onyeka. I think all those guys deserve their praise where it's due. As Christie, you know, that's a good shot. We'll take that. We'll take that. V? Ooh, boy, I was about to call it. Ooh, boy, we was about to go crazy. But he gets the three up. Max Creasy gets a little too antsy over there. I knew he needed to close out. Probably was a little late. Yup, got in the shooter space. Probably won't be a flagrant foul though, but you did foul him. So V Krejci will get 3 attempts at the free throw line. He is 7 of 10 from the field, 6 of 8 from three, 20 points from V. So V has been a shining star off the Atlanta bench tonight. So shout out to V stepping up when the Hawks desperately needed offense. Um, during that second quarter, I think it was the second quarter, he went on a 9-0 run himself. So shout out to V. Knocks down the first of three. So hopefully he can extend this Hawks lead at the free throw line. Career high 21 points tonight. So shout out to V, man, showing out. This is the second night in a row. A Hawks player has set their career high. So shout out to Mo. Shout out to V. It's exactly what you need in Trey Young's absence, if you ask me. So it's exactly what the Hawks are looking for. They're guys to step up. It's the next man up, man. You gotta do what you gotta do. So Veet misses the third free throw, so 56 seconds here. Chris Dunn brings it up for the Clippers. We're calling a foul there, as I thought this was a grown man league, man. Come on. Yeka picks up his what, third or fourth? Might be fourth on Yeka there, unfortunately. So now it's the Clippers' turn to go on a scoreless streak. They've been held to 0 field goals in the last 3 minutes. So, but they're still in the game. They are still in the game. So kind of want to see Atlanta kind of pull away, but Chris Paul ain't getting no burn either, bro. That's crazy, man. Clippers kind of disrespecting their legends, man. I say legends. Uh, Bogey is an Atlanta legend. Appreciate Davi tapping in and moderating over here on playback. I appreciate it. Letting y'all know to make sure to tap in. Oh, V, a little too anxious on that. On the floor, Brooke Lopez foul. So Onyeka is going to the line. Hawks are in the bonus, 1 point lead. But yeah, man, appreciate Davi for tapping in, moderating over here on YouTube, making sure to let y'all know, man. Tap into the open gym to make sure to catch these Hawks games, man. Hawks are gonna make some noise in the East. Yeah, Clippers are tilting, man. They are. They might. Their ship might sink if they don't get things going here. So Onyeka knocks down his ninth point, looking for his 10th at the line. So excuse me. Pushes. I know, y'all. I know. It's a late game. It's 12 o'clock. Oh my goodness. So 79-76, 20 seconds to go for Atlanta. Here we go. Brooke Lopez for three. No good. Mo gathers it. 12 seconds. 10. Keaton pushes it to Luke. 7. Gotta get some. Oh yeah, good move, Keaton. On Yeka. That's a good shot. That's a good shot. Not a great shot, but it's good, man. It's good. It's all good. So Hawks go into the fourth quarter with a lead. Wasn't looking like that from the start of the game, but it's not about how you start. It's about how you finish, bro. So V is the savior, I guess, tonight. So it's the V Krejci game, y'all. It's the V Krejci game. So V has been phenomenal. Been one of the only bright spots on offense for Atlanta. 7 of 11 from the field, 6 of 8 from three, a total of 22 points. So he's done what he needs to do. So hasn't been a great shooting night for anybody on the Hawks. Dyson 2 of 6. Keaton only has 2 attempts, so 1 of 2. Um, Luke 2 of 6. Um, Shea 3 of 8. So not the greatest offensive results for the Hawks tonight. Nothing like that Laker game. They just had everything going that Laker game, but you know, um, we'll see how the Hawks finish this game off. But pretty good stuff, man. Pretty good stuff. Offense hasn't been the prettiest game to watch, but on the defensive side, it's business as usual. So another thing, Atlanta has done a great job at getting back on track at the free throw line. Um, Shea had a rare miss. He's a 90% free throw shooter, so not really worried about his free throw shooting, but he had a rare miss at the line. So he is the only starter to miss a free throw. Other than that, Jalen Porzingis and Reese Shea have held it down, attacking and getting to the line for the Hawks. They've shot 9 of 10. So pretty good stuff from Atlanta, from the free throw line. V kinda didn't get that last one to go either, which is kinda rare. So, was kinda concerned about that throughout the beginning of this year. Free throw shooting has was a little shaky, but Atlanta kinda seems to have got that under control as a team, thankfully. Because that's just free points you don't wanna leave in the game. So, hopefully we get some Mo game minutes here to start the 4th quarter, man. I definitely wanna see a little bit more of Mo game minutes. Only 8 minutes, so he is the least played, Hawk off the bench, but it's kind of expected. Porzingis is back, Jalen is back. Onyeka, of course, is the main guy coming off the bench for Atlanta, so they're running the lineup of, Onyeka and Porzingis. I missed a foul. My fault, yeah, I was too busy box score watching. So 14 points for Porzingis as he picks up his 3rd early on here in the 4th. That is a thing to pay attention to. I don't think there's too many individuals in foul trouble, but, Clippers have been in the bonus a lot, kinda early in the quarters, so Chris Dunn, that's a shot you want, but Clippers do a good job at, attacking the glass. No Asa, yeah, no Asa. So yeah, yo, J Rose, what's happening, man? It is a close game. Um, what you call it though? It is kind of unfortunate that Asa is kind of, you know, weaned out of the lineup when Porzingis is healthy, when all the main guys are healthy. Porzingis finally connects from three. So J Rose, you might have blessed Porzingis with a little luck there. Finally hits a three. One of four. So 17 points for Porzingis off that Krejci assist. But yeah, man, it is unfortunate, but it is a decent problem to have. Obviously, it kind of hurts to see if you're a fan of those players, but if it was just Asa, I think he might be struggling, kind of getting his footing. So it might be best for our young guy, for our young dog, as Keaton gets that floater to go, pushes his total to 5. So good stuff, Keaton. Good stuff, man. We don't know who it went off of, so it's Clipper ball. It looks like as Keaton a- attacks the blindsided ball handler right there. It is a 5-point game, 10 minutes and 24 left to go. We unfortunately had the late game tonight. So Christie gets it up, but that defense is stifling as Porzingis does a good job playing straight up. Luke gets it up, gets it to go for 3. Let's go, Luke. So Hawks offense seems to be heating up here. 87-79. Luke Kennard gets his first 3-pointer to go. So 10 minutes and 10 seconds to go. Yes, they are slow starters. They're definitely growers, man. They're definitely growers for sure. They definitely ease their way into the game for sure. But hey, kind of makes for good, exciting basketball. I can't lie. So it's really positive to see how consistently they execute when they do fall behind. They do like it's actually quite impressive how they gather themselves. They just throw cold water on their face and get their shit together like immediately, man. I love it. As much as I hate to see those cold stretches, dog, like to see them like fire back and come back, man. I think there's nothing greater than that. Um, Last year they did that a lot. Facts. It is better than last year, bro. Last year they were always doing that, bro. Always. But okay, granted they did have to do that because Jalen was out, so they were shorthanded just off real. But man, those games were mad exciting when they would come back and they would just catch that, just being like a flow state, bro. It was actually insane to be in the arena when they were going off, bro. I was there for that Laker game when when Trey hit the dagger.
Oh my god, bro. Oh my god, bro. Y'all don't understand, bro. It was mad Laker. It's usually mad Laker fans in State Farm when the Lakers come to play. That's everywhere. That's kind of how it is. But eh, where we were, it was standing room only, bro. And it was mad Laker fans, talking they stuff. And when Trey hit that dagger, bro, I let them know. I let them know whose house they was in for sure. That State Farm is built by Trey for sure. So I did a little shimmy. I let them know it's icy. It was getting icy. It was getting cold out. I let them know. I let them know it was getting cold outside. I'm looking for my chapstick. My cat knocked it down somewhere. Oh, there you go. Yeah, man. Daggers might be my like the pinnacle of basketball. When a team is on a run, like whether it be comeback or just like they're catching a heater, Dyson almost comes away with that steal. That would have been his fourth steal tonight. James from 30 feet can't get it to go. We'll take that. We'll take that shot. But yeah, daggers are probably my favorite moments in basketball. Whether it be like a game winner. Okay, Luke. Oh, can't get it to go, man. You smoked it. Luke smoked it. It's all good. Bro, that Jazz game, oh my god. Bro, that was the craziest shot I've ever seen real life. Bro, as Jalen checks in, that that Jazz game, the Hawks versus Jazz last year when Trey hit that bomb, bro, that 40-footer, bro, different. Yeah, I was talking different after that. Porzingis finds Jalen on the cut. Porzingis, good pass. Jalen, great finish. So good stuff from Atlanta, keeping that offense going as Jalen gets his sixth field goal to go, 14 points for Jalen. So Porzingis against Zubac. Like the Hawks send a double, get the ball out of Zubac's hands. It's a foul on Porzingis. Man, this is a grown man game, bro. This a grown man game, bro. Porzingis is trying his best, dog. So they call a foul as Porzingis and Zubac are jockeying for position there. Porzingis seems to be having a little fun with the ref. That's good. Porzingis funny as hell, man. I can't lie. He's a great addition for Atlanta. So I hope Porzingis come back and maybe accepts a role. So that's for the future conversations though. James drives, gets to go. I would like it too, man. I would like him to be back, but hey, that's for the future. Oh, Dyson, I see the vision. Oh, Yeka, fucking grown man. Oh, Dyson can't get the float to go that way. That way. All right, we good, man. We good, man. We good, bro. So Risha Shake checks back in the game. All right, man. Risha Shake checks back in for Veets. You like to see it, man. That's our guy. That's our guy. Number 11. I think that's his number. I could be tripping, dog. No, that's Trey, bro. Trey is number 11. Zach is 10. I'm geeked. So we got a timeout, maybe. I don't know what's going on. A little break in the action. So with that being said, you already know. Let's do a little box score watching, man. So as we kind of wait for the action to resume, I'm guessing it's a timeout. So Hawks hanging on to this hanging on to this 8 point lead, doing a pretty good job at kind of Cutting off of the Clippers offense, defense has been the strong suit, I would say, for Atlanta. The only reason, I wouldn't say the only reason, but a big reason for the Clippers' 17-point lead tonight was Atlanta just missing shots. Um, they were around that 30 to 20% uh, range early on. They couldn't really get anything to go, but they turned it around in that second quarter, and thanks to Vit Krejci and a couple others. But Vit was the main guy on offense for Atlanta there early on. Um, his personal 9-0 run kind of saved Atlanta, in my opinion, offensively. But that was really the big reason Atlanta was trailing because they couldn't get anything to go. They couldn't get their shot to fall. They couldn't get to the line really. They weren't getting the calls that they were kind of, thinking they were going to get. So they did a pretty good job there, kind of weathering the storm. I know that's might be a common phrase here for Atlanta, but they did a good job at sticking in the game, not you know letting not letting their misses get to them. So I think that's a big quality for Atlanta. They do a good job at staying in the game, staying locked in, staying resilient. So shout out to the Hawks. They're holding on to an 8-point lead here in the fourth quarter. So they just need to, continue what they've been doing, playing good defense. And, you know, I say this all the time, but for the Hawks, their defense ties into their offense. When they get out in transition, when they cause the other team to miss, when they get steals, blocks, when they're not getting the ball out of the net, um, I think that's when they are doing the best. Why Ty Lue just snatched that? Uh, I mean, Zubas did poke it out of Onyeka's hands, but Onyeka was technically the last one to touch the ball. So it looks like it was a coach's challenge, and that coach's challenge was successful. So clever ball here with 8:41 left in the game. So good stuff. Good rotations by Atlanta's defense as Ricochet is on James. Ricochet does a great job defending James Harden's sidestep three. Jalen gets the ball to Dyson. Dyson gets the ball to Onyeka. Dyson was, bro, another travel. Oh my gracious. Yeah, Dyson was definitely expecting Onyeka to shoot that. Onyeka Onyeka probably should have let that go. Probably should have put that up, but I digress. Still an 8-point game, 89-81. That seemed a little illegal as James Harden gets freed up for the three. I don't see how that happens. So nobody wants to play point guard for Atlanta no more. Dyson said, "All right, man, if you're not gonna shoot, I'm done. I'm done passing." So Ricochet finds Jalen. Jalen does a good job at that kind of fake handoff. Ah, Onyeka with an unforced turnover there. So unfortunately, so yeah. Too many steps, brother. There's too many steps, brother. But it's all good on Onyeka. You'll get it back. 5-point lead. 5-point lead here for Atlanta. So Onyeka is now switched on James. They send that double. Dyson. Chris Dunn somehow gets it up and gets it to go. So are you kidding me right now, bro? Are you kidding me? So we just gonna get attacked on the drive and nothing from it. Yo, if Ricochet gets pulled, I'm gonna be a little frustrated. Come watch the game first. Come watch the game. Not a foul, man. That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. So, as Ricochet gets that, it was a good defense though. So unfortunately, Hawks kind of found themselves facing another dry spell on offense. Ricochet for three. Let's go, Ricochet. Way to pick Atlanta up. Way to pick it up, man. Jalen gets his fifth assist. Ricochet gets his 11th point, his second three for the night, 2 of 5. So good stuff from Ricochet when Atlanta is kind of facing a dry spell on offense. Good switch, good switch. Atlanta gets the matchups back. 6 on the shot clock. His time is dwindling. Watch James step back. Watch him step back. Watch him step back. Yep, that was a good shot though. It's good defense by Atlanta. Great stuff by Dyson Daniels. Ooh, Ricochet with the okay. Ricochet with the hustle, and it might pay off for Atlanta here. As the Clippers already used the challenge. So let's get it in. Let's get the ball in, man. Let's get the ball in, bro. Come on, get that sub in. Let go. Let go, bro. Y'all wasting time. Give us a delay game now, ref. Yeah, tripping now. So Clippers not electing to challenge it, so might have been off the Clippers to begin with. So Dyson kind of got up in the air on that, didn't know what to do, but thankfully Jalen was there. Onyeka finds Ricochet, but Ricochet not enough power on that fading three. Short shot clock, unfortunately for Atlanta there. I didn't even pay attention to it. So 6 point game, 5:49 left. Atlanta's defense kind of keeping them in the game. So unfortunately, they just unforced turnovers have been the goddamn Zubac just threw it off Ricochet's head. Ricochet did a good job at you know being there, being in the spot, even though he really didn't see that, but he still got the deflection. So Porzingis enters the game for Atlanta. He's playing the rest of this 5 minutes with a 4 foul. So starters are in for Atlanta. Um, ooh, James got that to go. So Keaton is on the bench in place of Veet. So Veet Krejci is in, which is understandable. Veet is on a little heater himself, so makes sense to have a hot hand in the game. As Dyson gets to the rim but can't get it to go. 92-89. John Collins corrals the rebound, gets it to James. So James hit that last three. You don't want him to catch flame. Like I said, you don't want him to catch flame. 92-92. So Quinn meeting up with Dyson there, kind of talking it over. But James Harden with his 27th bucket. James kind of keeping the Clippers afloat here as he ties the game up. It's been kind of been all Atlanta so far this fourth quarter. Now the Clippers are kind of taking advantage of the Atlanta Hawks dry spell. So it's been really back and forth. Both teams have been when it's not going for them, it's not going for them. Both teams have faced kind of scoring droughts throughout this game. Atlanta, I would say probably more so. That second quarter, that first quarter, the end of the first quarter was brutal. The from first whole first quarter was brutal. Um, so hopefully Atlanta can kind of turn it around. They've kind of lost the turnover battle, unfortunately, due to these little unforced turnovers. It's not even Clippers are kind of forcing them into just turning the ball over. It's just been more so Atlanta kind of traveling, kind of having missteps. So 92-92, 5 minutes to go. The last game on this NBA slate on this Monday. So it's gonna be Hawks basketball out of this timeout. James hit that three to tie the game. He went on a little 6-0 run himself these past minutes. So he's flirting with a triple double, man. 27, 9, and 10. So Hawks find Ricochet on the wing, find Porzingis against Zubac. Tough shot. Porzingis can't get it to go, and James Harden just picks up his triple double. So there we go. Force a turnover there. Ooh, good stuff as Jalen rockets that pass to Porzingis, but it's a little too strong. Beat Krejci for three. That boy is on one, bro. He is on one, bro. Let's go, bro. V knocks down his seventh three of the night, bro. Oh my goodness, bro. 95-92, 4 minutes to go. Saving Atlanta right now. Bruh, bro, on this little 4-game stretch, we might have a lot of games of who is that guy as, James attacks Dyson. Um, Dyson doing an alright job as V goes over to console James Harden there. Hey, I can't lie, bro, I watched Starting 5, I watched a little bit of Starting 5. It did make me a bigger James Harden fan, bro, I can't even lie. Yeah, that's typical though, James trying to sell that call. That's typical Harden basketball, bro. See, like right now, bro, I would like Dyson to maybe work that three ball into his game. Good stuff, Jalen. Good stuff, man. Just notices he has that smaller defender on him with Harden. Gets that good finish, man. Strong at the rim, a nice little up and under. Honestly, that move, I don't see how he gets that to go, but shout out to Jalen that, being the 6'9", athletic. Good stuff. Porzingis, that backline defender is crucial. Excellent job at playing straight up. That's all you can ask for, in your 7-footer, bro. Playing straight up, last line of defense, not like the craziest shot blocker, not Rudy Gobert or even Clint Capella, 2021 Clint Capella, that is. But he is 7'3", so he's gonna affect the shot if he goes straight up, obviously. So good job by Porzingis. He's a good shot blocker, but he's not, like I said, not those other guys. But so it's a 3-point game. Zubac, guarded by Porzingis and Jalen Johnson. They got him to take that contested shot. That's crazy, man. You already know Hawks have saved it for a reason, bro. Go ahead, man. Y'all need to use it. We need to use it. Hey, relax. We need to use it. We need to use it. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? What's the call? Oh, it's point four. It's point four. We good. Don't shot it. See, that's why I'm not a coach, y'all. I didn't see that it was even point four on the shot clock. So they're looking for a lob here, obviously. John Collins probably a little early on that action. Oh, Chris Dunn made it, but it don't count though. It don't count though. That's a shot clock violation. That's 2 minutes seconds. 2 minutes seconds. Hello, girl. We gonna watch it. We got Stella in air jail. We got her in air jail, y'all. She causing a ruckus back there, so we're gonna have to tame her. So Dyson gets it to Jalen. Jalen for three. Hand down, man down. So you like to see Jalen make them pay, but good shot, good shot. Way to stay aggressive. So Dyson got the good stuff, Jalen. Jalen blitzed him. Ricochet gathered the steal. John with the transition. Take foul. He with us still, y'all. He with us. Most 20 and 10 assist games in NBA history. You see James Harden sitting at 259, tied with Russell Westbrook, and they are behind Magic and LeBron. But I know y'all see the mother effing GOAT, Trae Young, with 194 games sitting behind legends, bro. That's LeBron, Magic, Russ, James. Who else was up there? Isaiah. That's legend status, bro. Facts. JC wanted us to win, man. He wants to see that, and Chris Paul. Chris Paul and Isaiah Thomas were on that list. So I just want y'all to know Trae Young is a generational talent. We need to pay this man. Quit playing. I think it will happen, but I digress. 2:30 left, 98, 94. Man, I don't think people realize how special Trey is. I just don't think they see it. Good job, man. Great stuff. Jalen finds Dyson there on the baseline. Dyson LFG. Let's go. So Dyson gets the bucket for his 6 point. He's done a great job tonight. Timeout, timeout Clippers, man. We got them frustrated, man. We got them frustrated. We got them frustrated, y'all. Uno is doing it by himself, and uh, I don't know. Harden is the only one working, bro. He's the only one like trying to win this game. Facts. It is definitely much the same case. The Hawks have, I guess, elected to focus on everybody else, take everybody else out of this game. So Atlanta's done a good job at that. We'll do a little box score watching here in between the breaks. So Hawks are looking to finish this game out, man. It's 100 to 94. They're holding on to a 6 point lead. I don't know about anybody else, man, but I'm kind of getting like, mm, it was a rocky start, but I'm kind of getting like maybe like 2015 vibes. I don't know. I love our defense right now. I actually am infatuated by our defense this game. Defense has been a huge part of why Atlanta is winning. Excellent individual performances on offense for Atlanta has kind of kept them in the game. But like I said, man, like Cuban said, bro, our defense has been fire, bro. What? Excellent stuff from Atlanta on the defensive end this game, honestly. You know, James is gonna be James, bro. So he's gonna do him. But just focusing in on the other guys, yeah, bro. Kristaps, good defense, man. You played straight up, man. You did a good job playing with 4 fouls, dog. Can't ask for nothing more. So Atlanta needing some offense from somebody. All right, we got the matchup we want. Chris Dunn against Porzingis, bro. You better take that, bro. Come on. There we go. Kristaps takes advantage of that mismatch. Dyson did a really good job at directing the offense there. If y'all didn't see that, V. Krejci was coming up the middle of the lane for somebody to maybe set a pick or something, and Dyson waved him out the way. Saw that Porzingis had the mismatch there and took advantage of that. So Dyson and V doing a good job at kind of recognizing that. V doing a good job of recognizing that as well and getting out the way. So 101-96. Porzingis knocks down the first of two. See if he can knock down this second. And we got 97 seconds to go in the game. So Porzingis knocks down the second of two, remains flawless at the free throw line. It's 102-96, 137. And dog walking it, man. Dog walked it all the way up half court, man. That was nasty work. So Chris Dunn has been their guy in the corner, but he misses, man. He misses. So Dyson with a nice closeout. A minute 20, man. We got 80 seconds to go here in the game. 102 to 96. So Atlanta has done a good job at closing it out. Ricochet does a good job at gathering that. Step back. Oh, I thought we had a dagger, y'all. Not quite yet. 1 minute to go. One more. One more. So Porzingis is definitely against that foul call. So James Harden getting to the line for Facts. Porzingis is actually pretty funny, I can't lie. He is actually, unintentionally hilarious, I think. That's funny. So I think Atlanta is, going with a challenge here. So again, their coaches challenge out the way. They've they've held on to it, for the whole game. So the last 58 seconds is when they're gonna elect to use it. They're gonna probably say it's a trip, honestly. Um, I don't think he made contact with his arm, but, they're definitely gonna say he tripped him. But, the assistant coach who is in charge for Atlanta, for challenges, he's done pretty good. Yeah, it doesn't seem like one, but we'll see. We'll see. I think it'll be, foul still maybe look like he got his foot in front of James Harden's foot or maybe made some contact. Let's see. This is a better replay than the other one. Oh, yeah, nah, yeah, we good. I don't even from that first angle, it did seem like he may have gotten his foot in the way, but nah, yeah, I don't think it was a reach, I don't think it should be a I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, we got a Trey Young appearance, y'all. Ice Trey is in the building, man. Ice Trey is in the mother effing building, bro. Nice to see the point guard back on the bench, bruh. Ice Trey in the building. But Brittany Donaldson, I believe that was her name. She got promoted. She got promoted to a front office job, if I'm not mistaken. So Brittany Donaldson is still with the organization, but I just believe she got her job upgraded. She did a wonderful job, and like I thought, they stuck with the foul. It was the foot, even though he is trying to plead his case with the ref that he did try to get out the way, but it is what it is, man. So Kristaps picks up his fifth, and James Harden is going to the line. Yeah, man, it wasn't much contact with the arms or the ball, but it was just his foot getting in the way. So Porzingis picks up his fifth. He dropped 20 points though. So 59 seconds to go. 59 to go. It is a 5-point game. So Ice Trey is in the building. Got a little chilly into it dome. So 102.97, James Harden cuts it to 4. 59 seconds to go here for Atlanta. Let's go, man. It's a 4-point game, and every game tonight seems to have been decided by a single possession. So, ooh, JC with the rejection. So 4.7, man. He saw Chris Chris Dunn in the torture chamber and decided to help his guy out. So JC decided to step up for the Clippers there and stop playing for us there for a minute. Nah, facts. The refs have been getting calls from Vegas all night. Oh my god! Beat for three! He can't miss. He can't miss. Daggers. Daggers. What a fucking game, bro. Oh my god. As James Harden answers with a 4-point play. Thank God V just hit that three, bro. Thank God V just hit that three, bro. Thank God V just hit that three, bro. Oh my god. Bro, thank God V just hit that three, bro. Oh my god, bro. What is going on is right, bro. What is going on, bro? I don't know about that call, man. Oh man, Hawks. Ooh, man, ooh. Yeah, that was a foul. I mean, that was a foul. So nah, I think right now they might be reviewing it for the landing space foul, but Honestly, James kinda kicked his front foot out, honestly, if we're being honest. I don't know if that's, me being a little biased because 'cause I'm a Hawks fan, but he kinda seemed like he kicked that front foot out and landed on beat. But it's a 4-point game, man. Thank God. I don't know what he's saying, man. Refs have not been my favorite tonight, so I don't know what the I don't know what's going on with that aspect of it. So we'll see, man. This shit got me nervous though, bro. It got me nervous, dog. 101, 105 for Atlanta. It's 25 seconds to go. But it seems like around the league, everybody's been it's been coming down to the wire for it for teams around the league, man. So 105, 101, man. We're gonna tightrope this victory or we gonna go home sad tonight. What's the word? What y'all think, man? What y'all think? Atlanta gonna get this one? Clippers gonna get this one? What y'all think, man? 105, 101. James knocks it down, cuts it to a 3-point game. It's a one possession game. Hawks got a second differential on the shot clock. Wolf, Wolf. Oh fuck. No timeouts for the Clippers. 15 seconds. James 30-footer. Can't get it to go. Ricochet made up for it. Got the rebound. Oh my God. Oh brother. Yeah, I was stressing too. Oh my God. Brother. Oh brother, brother, brother. What a finish here. It's 10 seconds to go. James can't get that 3 to go. It looked good though, but I can't fault him for taking that. Good stuff, by Ricochet staying involved in the play. Fuck! He just need one, bro. He just need one, bro. He just need why they showing Steve Ballmer, bro? Come on, Zach. Come on, bro. I need you to hit I need you to hit one, dog. Come on, big homie. I guess he'll be a little homie. I guess I am, like, a little bit older than him. No timeouts for the Clippers. Hawks defense saves the day. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Wow. Oh my goodness, man. Ricochet has a rare double miss at the free throw line, and that leads to a Clippers transition, but Clippers can't get it to go. So Clippers fall to Atlanta. Atlanta kind of having a little get together there as Bogdanovich. Facts, man. Clippers definitely fumble. Shout out to Veet for playing decent defense there. Mo Gay gathering the ball. Great stuff by Atlanta there. Mo knows he sealed it with that one. As Mo Gay is over there greeting Jalen Johnson's family. It's good stuff to see, man. Great stuff, man. Great stuff. We got Porzingis with Matt Winer here to finish the game. Got the little post game interview. That's good, man. Great stuff. Great stuff for Atlanta, man. As they got a little reunion there with Bogdanovich. I don't think John Collins stuck around, man. I think he kind of dipped, bro. He don't really not really feeling the vibes. As 6-5, man. First time over 500. First time over 500. So good stuff from Atlanta. Way to stick it out, man. Defense was the strong spot of the game. Offense, couldn't find the rhythm. But Veet Krejci, bro. Veet Krejci, career high, 28 points, 9 of 13 from the field, 8 of 10 from 3. Save the game, bro. Veet Krejci game. That's what we can call this game, the Veet Krejci game. So 28 points, phenomenal, bro. Literally hit the dagger there in the last 30 seconds. Veet, just like I said, phenomenal, bro. Great stuff from Veet, man. He was probably the only bright spot on offense for Atlanta. Jalen Johnson did a good job, 7 to 16 from the field, 16 points, 10 rebounds, 8 assists. So he was on triple double watch that game as well. So another great game from Jalen. A good game from Porzingis, 5 of 12, 20 points, four assists, 3 rebounds. Dyson, another great game facilitating. Wasn't the greatest scoring, but good stuff facilitating. 8 assists, 3 steals. So great stuff from Atlanta, man. Wasn't the prettiest win, but a dub is a dub, man. You'll take it. You'll take it. So shout out to the Clippers for, making it in the game. It was a 6-point game with, like, a minute left. And, Hawks were looking to kinda control it, so rare night at the line for Richiche, 1 of 4. He's usually a 90% shooter at the line, so not too concerning there. Just wasn't, his, strongest shooting night, 4 of 11 from the field. So, look for some improvements. This was the first game on the road for Atlanta of 4, so Hawks have 3 more games on the road as Kristaps is getting some love there from, Clippers fans. But yeah, um, let me go corral my cat. She seems to be, causing a ruckus down there, but I appreciate everybody that tapped in to this open gym stream for the Atlanta Hawks. Great game, man. Great stuff as Atlanta wraps up the night for the NBA as the last game of the night. And we don't have another game until the 12th. So another late game, 10 p.m. start. But we'll be in the open gym for that. Appreciate everybody. I appreciate you, L Cuban. Appreciate you. And if I see you Thursday, I appreciate it. J Rose, appreciate you tapping in. DG, appreciate you tapping in on YouTube. Davi, appreciate you moderating tonight in the open gym over on playback, letting everybody know. Catch these games, man. Catch these Hawks games. So appreciate everybody. It was a phenomenal game, man. So Atlanta will be back. So if you are a playback user, November 12th, they are doing trying to hold an event to where we kind of take over the NBA viewership. So if you are trying to be a part of that, let somebody know, man. Let somebody that you know and tell them to let somebody know as well. Tell a friend to tell a friend that Playback's big day is November 12th. So encourage everybody to check out Playback. Download the app on whichever app store y'all got, and check it out, man. Playback's big day is November 12th. They got some big stuff coming, man. If y'all didn't see the announcement today, I'd encourage y'all to check it out. It looks like they got some big stuff in the work, honestly. That around the room might be a little something to pay attention to. Looks like Tony Reali and them might be checking out Playback as well. So it's a lot of big things coming for Playback, it looks like. So I'm excited as a creator to see what they offer. So encourage your homies to check it out, man. Playback's big day is November 12th. So that is our big day. We'll be giving away tickets on the 12th. I'll be posting more about that between now and then. So we're gonna be giving away tickets. So if you're in the area for a Hawks game, we are going to be giving away tickets on November 12th. Playback's big day. It's gonna be a big day in the open gym as well. We're doing our first ticket giveaway, so make sure y'all tap in, check that out as well. So you just got to be a member, but we are giving away tickets for Playback's big day on the 12th. So if you want to catch a Hawks game, pull up to the open gym. You might get a chance to go. So we'll be doing the ticket giveaway on the 12th. So make sure y'all tap in, man. But until then, I will catch y'all later. Y'all have a great night. Hope the rest of your week goes well. And we are back on the 12th. So we got a couple days in between these road games for Atlanta. So we'll be on YouTube and Twitch gaming, trying to get our rep up on 2K. So we will be hooping. We will be in the open gym hooping. So again, Appreciate everybody. Y'all have a great night. Hopefully, y'all's week continues to be great. I will see y'all the 12th back in the open gym on playback. But until then, we're on Twitch and YouTube. I'll catch y'all later. That's the night. Y'all have a great one. Go Hawks. Shout out to the squad. Shout out to V. Man, everybody had a great night. I did too. Hopefully, y'all did too in the open gym. I'll catch y'all later, though. Have a good one.